Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna. If this is your first time here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and like this video and subscribe, and if you accept that little bell notification, then anytime I upload a new video, you will be in the know. And I don't know who says that. One of the other planner babes here on YouTube says that. I think it's Tamara. So thank you, Tamara, from the Paper and Pen Girl. Definitely check out her channel. She is awesome. Now, if you can tell by the thumbnail, this isn't going to be a plan with me. This is just going to be a really quick, hopefully, tutorial on how to convert your vertical layout into the Supermom dashboard layout. Now, in my Big Happy Planner that I use for my social media and business, I have been doing this for a few months now, and I love it. And I believe when I first started doing this, and it was, yes, the second week of November, I might have just roughly touched on how I did it. And this is what it looks like. And for my purposes, I actually find it really functional because I can keep all of my social media and my Etsy shops on the left side here, and then I can use this side as a journal or a to-do list or a plan or just whatever. So this side usually it just depends on what's going on with me, but this side is where I really focus on the various things going on via my business and social media. And that carried through December. And this is the Christmas week spread that I did, that I just kept it vertical because I knew I wasn't going to be in here. I wanted to use some Christmas stickers, and I didn't really do much planning. And then for January, it goes back to the dashboard. The other side of this page is the other side of the page we'll be working on. Now this was inspired by Tarchelle B. Now the way that she did it was she used a vertical layout. And I want to say it was in a classic size. This is the big size. But she created those big boxes with big stickers or several stickers, and it's really cute, but for what I wanted it for, it wasn't very functional. So the way that I have been using it is I've been whiting out these lines with my Sakura Jelly Roll pen in size 8, and this has been working fine. But I saw this in Walmart, and I knew they had this. Well, I assume they still had this because this is how correction things were done before the tape. But I wanted to see if this was easier or worked better, because the problem I find with this is sometimes it skips and it doesn't give me a really good line. Now, on a side note, when I purchased this from Walmart, I actually had to show ID. So you have to be 18 years or older to get this, which I thought was weird. But anyway, so the first thing I do is I white out the lines. Well, in theory anyway. Okay, so for this, you kind of have to press down on the nib for it to release the little whiteout thing. Maybe it'll be easier if I bring it closer. Now you can still see the whiteout. I'm not trying to make this perfect, but because I am going to be making new lines in order to convert this into the dashboard layout, I wanted to try to make it as seamless as possible. So definitely juicy, but it's a little hard to work with because not only do you have to simultaneously squeeze, but you have to push down. And I don't want it to be so thick that it's the same size as a correction tape, because then I might as well use that. So again, as you can see with the jelly roll, it doesn't give as much of a white line. This one is the second one I had that is a little juicier, so maybe it's just a flow issue and not a pen issue. And so for this section up here, these first two, I divide that into 6 boxes because I will have an extra box in the corner. So this will be an extra box, and then it'll start here from Monday, and I'll have Monday through Friday here. And because I typically do more for my shops on the weekend because I have more time, I make Saturday and Sunday bigger because that's just how I like it. You could make them all the same size, and when I'm done with this, I'll show you, because I wasn't always doing it this way. I was actually making them equal boxes. But again, because I have more time on the weekend since I do work full time, I thought it might be better for me if I made Saturday and Sunday bigger. So I leave that middle line because then that's just one less thing I have to draw. And then on this side where I do the business and social media tracking, I don't white them all out. So I want to create a bigger box here. So that'll be one functional box with a small box next to it. And just to make it interesting, I do the opposite here. So that I've got the one big box and then the little box here. And then lately I've been using this space, and will probably continue, to put doodles in here because I find that very enjoyable. Now, although it has nothing to do with social media or business or anything, it makes me happy, and after all, this is my happy planner, so I think it's still appropriate. And once it's dry, I can go back and do a little bit more whiteout if I feel that I need it. So the actual whiteout pen is still a bit wet. So I'm not sure which one I like better. I'm leaning towards this just because it's a little bit easier to use, although this one, the flow, if you can gauge it correctly, seemed faster. And then the next thing I do is I just take my Tombow whiteout. And before I do my plan with me's, I typically do all of this off camera. But because I typically do this off camera and it's been a while, I thought I would just do a separate little video on how I do this. So I did snatch it from Tarchelle, but I fully believe I've made it my own. And so if you're like me and you don't have access to the dashboard layout, most of my things I get on Amazon, and I have not seen it there. This, I think, is a really cool way on how to turn what you have into either what you need or what you want. Because again, I find this super functional for my needs. Now, I don't have a horizontal happy planner, but but I can get my hands on, well, at least a horizontal layout. It may not be a happy planner. And then if you want, let me know in the description box below. I can actually do a tutorial on how to turn that into a dashboard layout. Again, Tarchelle B has videos on both of those, but I can't remember what the horizontal, if it's mostly box stickers or if she does this whiteout method. But if you'd like to see me do that, just let me know and I will work on getting that set up. Now, this isn't the ruler that I normally use, but I don't see that one. But I believe when I section this off, 1, 2, 3, 4, I do 2 5/8. On either side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm horrible at measuring, so yeah, that's why I have to count. And the way I assume it's 5/8 is I go from 2, and these medium-sized lines, because there's a small one here, there's 8 of them between here and there, so I count over 5, and that should give me 2 5/8, because that would be 2 6/8, 2 7/8, and 3. At least that's how I understand how this works. Again, not about the math for me. And it will leave that middle box slightly smaller, but I am okay with that, because when I measured across, I couldn't get it into an even third, so this was good enough for me. Okay, so again, this will be just an empty spot, although I think going forward I'm going to use it for my weekly goals. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then here I use various boxes for various things. My YouTube, my blog, Instagram, Facebook, my 2 Etsy shops, and Pinterest. So yeah, there's a lot going on here, but I like it. I find it functional and enjoyable. And so like I said, I wanted to see, because I know that I wasn't always, yeah, so when I first started, I just made the work week bigger, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday smaller. And I want to say I did this just because I could still use that middle line, and I only had to white out the sides here. And it looks like that carried through Monday the 19th of November, and then the week after Thanksgiving, that's when I converted it to smaller during the work week and then bigger on the weekends. And if you were creating this for you, you would just, again, make it the way that you'd like it, just because this is more functional for me. So if you don't need as much room for your Saturday and Sunday, then it definitely would be easier, because you're just then whiting out those middle lines. You can actually keep that line there. So again, that's my snatch of Tarchelle B, of how she did a vertical layout into a dashboard layout, although I'd like to think this is my own spin on it that is different from hers, but she's the one that inspired me to even think about doing it, because otherwise I was just going to use it as a vertical layout. When I do my plan with me, you'll see that I'll be covering that section up, and so it'll sort of just disappear into the page, and at the end of it you won't even notice it, or you won't notice it too much. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to do for this video. I'm hoping with editing it's going to be just a quick little tutorial, if you can really call that this. If you do have any questions or comments, I'll leave that below. I will try to put a corresponding blog to this. And I think I know how to do it, where I can show step by step of what I'm doing. But yeah, we'll see how that works out. But as always, guys, aloha.
Understand where it came from.